You're watching round 4, heat number 4 here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach. We're getting started. Italo Ferreira wants this wave. Little backhand carve to get things underway. Italo's had a great connection with his backhand whip. Another carve, setting up the lip to hit. Squares up, vertical. One big bowly section, attacks it shut, but he can't hang on. Gabriel Medina, this is Gabriel. He's got some speed, wind up to kick out. Feeling the intensity to get a quick start. It's up to Flores to make him pay. Front side wrap, nice and clean. Little rock and roll float. And he'll just kick out. So a little warm-up waves for all three surfers here in round 4, heat number 4. And we'll work out the last 2 spots in the quarterfinals. Having a look now, Gabriel Medina. Just getting down the line, punches off the float. Wide open face. Down carve, setting up the lip to hit. Nice quiet little fin ditch there, and he'll keep speeding down the line. 2 more turns in transition. Italo's opener we saw coming off the break, 3.57. Here he goes again. Mid-face bottom turn. There's that nice easy backhand carve. Drives to the pocket again. This is the kind of motion where Italo wants to go above the lip. He'll just do a big rooftop float, covering some ground into a hack in transition. Big windup for a finish and slams it shut. Great timing, a solid read there for Ferreira to take a wave and then just roll down the line a bit, put him in better position to strike pots.
Yeah, he likes those late takeoffs in the whitewater, doesn't he, Joe?
He really does.
He did one this morning at Bells and dropped an 8.5. I think he's going to drop another good score, except the one he was in.
Watching this now, pots Jeremy Flores. Clean snap off the lip. And just throwing away the front side carve was when the wave changed shape. So a little bit frustrated there. He's just had a couple of 2s to kick this one off. Italo was in 3rd, but we're expecting his best number about to lock in. That though, because he just got a 7.5, the best score of the heat so far.
Yeah, I was about to say, well worth the paddle. You know, he would definitely not worry paddling that far with the 7.5 every time.
Driving into a big section is Flores. Trying to create some speed. Another slip off there for Jeremy. Got past Ace Buchan on the bowl to get a shot at this heat. One previous semifinal in his long career. Bells.
Relax, Jeremy.
We'll find out more on that in a moment here. Paddling is Gabriel Medina. Needing a 4.75 for the lead. Clean snap to start on the open face. Now he's jamming down the line. Looks like he's clear for takeoff. Misses the backside air. At Bells, it's a surfing reserve and they want to take good care of it, so the money's always going to a great cause. As we watch Gabriel Medina setting up the backhand whip, big section, crushes it there. He'll have to step off, so nothing changing to his top 2. He's still waiting for his last score to lock in. Surfers fighting for spots in the quarterfinals. If you finish in the top 2, you'll get there. This is Medina, 2014 world champ, the first ever for Brazil. Stretching this wave out down the line. Nice and easy float and bobbles out on the bottom turn. Happened here to Medina pots.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's a bit of lump and bump from that wind coming through, and Medina just didn't get low enough. Now, watch when he hits the lip here. As he comes down a little bit off balance, and then he was just a little bit too high on his board. You need to get nice and low. Keep that low center of gravity, and those will, you know, be able to absorb those bumps a little better. But if your legs are a little bit too straight, standing too upright, your board will skip out, and that's exactly what happened. So unfortunate for Medina. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll forgive him for that.
Taking off behind the section is Italo Ferreira, just a step off. So throwing away priority. Still has his lead out front, courtesy of the 7.5.
I competed on the tour for about 16 years or so. So there's 16 straight up the bat.
Well, Potts is going to add this up as we watch Jeremy Flores go for a big blast on the oncoming section. Stretched out, bottom turn, and tags it. Great read for Flores. Jeremy needs a 7.06 to take that second spot. Times the finish well and stays on his feet. Win situation. How'd you like the first turn?
Flying down the line is Jeremy Flores. Beautiful clean face. That's better from J-Flow. And again off the bottom through the lip. This is looking way better for Jeremy. Just needs to join the dots through this inside section. So a couple of massive turns. The judges want more though, and he gives them more, finishing strong. Wow, that's a great wave there from Jeremy.
Vana Lima, you could call her the fastest surfer on tour. Back to this one, Gabriel Medina. Float to start. Section coming down, another stretched out float. Medina wants a section to hit off the lip. Sticking to that floater maneuver. Now big wind up, throws a huge fan of spray to the sky. Jams it out front again and still attacking towards lowers. Jams it again, another clean finish off the roof for Gabriel Medina. 3.8's gone. Stepdad Charlie proud of that performance. Enrique's filmer there. So one of the better numbers and big enough to get the lead. So Medina out front now, courtesy of a great showing of backside turns on this wave.
Yeah, I love the back part of this wave. I mean, look at the speed and drive he's getting out of his board and just blowing by those sections. This bottom turn right here, just fantastic, and just ripping the top of that wave off and mixing it up with that beautiful snap in the pocket. So Medina showing some variety, showing some speed and power, and you know, the drive that he's getting off his board is just absolutely unbelievable. Right there, that felt good. And a 7.0, I thought that might have gone a little higher. 7.3 the high, 6.7 the low.
Italo in transition through the whitewater, big fan off the roof. Quickly cutting back, filling in the maneuvers. He's got a lot of speed. End section delays this final maneuver, but still has time to throw it up before he ends up being complete. 3:50 on the clock. Italo trying to improve on a 3.57.
Jeremy could get a good wave right here and get himself right into that number 2 spot.
Making a move now is Flores. Fun looking section. Carves straight through it. Sets his rail again for the front side cutback. Driving through the lip. He's got the lip to hit. There's the layback finish for Flores. So found a wave with a little more of a blade on top. That lip line was pretty easy to watch for Flores. Drilled it a few times. Remember, needs a 5.48 to take second.
I can speak from experience where you can let your emotions get the better of you, and things can go horribly wrong right thereafter. So got to maintain that cool, calm, collected approach. First turn, positive signs from Jeremy. Another nice, smooth, wrapping maneuver. Mixing it up, starting to show some energy towards the end here, and that's what we're talking about.
Potts here, former world champ. You love to run hot. Get fired up before heats to bring out your best. Jeremy's got to give way to Medina here. Speed jam down the line. Cool backside tail slide off the lip. And he's just going to run out of space to perform there. Minute 10. All focus on Jeremy as he holds priority, looking for another buzzer beater in his career.
Yeah, that's not going to be it, Joe. He needed something special at the end there to get that 6.31.
Into the buzzer. We've got Italo getting the final scoring ride. He'll surf it like he needs to score just in case. Into the flats. He's fired up. And Jeremy stands by for the decision. You could see he held his composure through a big first turn, a risky float as well with a lot of turbulence under that board. Jeremy loves buzzer beaters. He's done it his whole career. He did it in the Pipe Masters final last season. It's coming down to this wave. Steady bottom turn, attacks it off the lip. Ton of speed getting down the line. He'll float it. Trying to get one more vertical in down the line, and that wave is going to swallow him up. And we're down to 10 seconds to go.